Ron Burgundy returns to the job he was born to do when he is hired at the nation's first 24-hour news channel. In Anchorman 2, the legend continues.
Hi, I'm Will Ferrell. Welcome to Made in Hollywood, and here's a scene from Anchorman 2.
We're starting a 24-hour news channel, and we want you.
I'm gonna do the thing that God put Ron Burgundy on this earth to do. Have salon-quality hair and read the news.
The first film, you guys, it was kind of a surprise for you guys. You didn't know that it was going to become a cult classic. So was there a level of expectation for you guys? Was there any hesitation, some nervousness?
You know, once we decided to jump in and make a sequel, you know, the only, not nervousness, but the only kind of, you know, we were tough on ourselves to try to make the script feel original, and we wanted to kind of have the story to be an epic story and journey, and that was the pressure we put on ourselves. Outside of that, once we decided to go forward, we're no fearless and ignorant all at the same time.
We all loved Brick.
Sweet Brick.
I'm told the next speaker was very close to him.
Where do we see you guys when we first start off with this film? Where are they?
We're all over the place. We've all kind of gone on and experienced our own, we all had our own journeys.
He's found himself dead.
How do you think that even came to be? What's the backstory on that?
Sometimes things just happen.
Why? Why did you take it from us?
Brick, you're not dead.
I'm alive.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm alive.
And people pass, and it's sad.
From deep in the hinterlands to the greatest metropolis on Earth, they came to reclaim the glory they once knew.
Welcome to GNN, the Global News Network.
You guys are kind of the new kids on the block when it comes to the Anchorman movies. Let's talk about your characters.
I play Linda Jackson. I am the boss, and I'm also love interest. And so I'm very tough and very aggressive, and one of those women who has done everything that she needs to do in her power to make it at the top of the game in a man's world.
Sit down!
Basically, she's not gonna let anyone get in her way until she meets this fantastic guy who somehow gets under her skin because he won't do what she told him to do, and she ends up kind of falling for him.
Look at him. He's a prince.
He's not that great.
I play kind of a rival news anchor to Ron. The boys come from San Diego to New York to the first 24-hour news channel.
What's feeding time for that mustache of yours?
And I don't like him, like from right out of the gates. I don't like his energy, I don't like his face, and we square off early on, and it's fun to kind of go to battle with him.
Aren't you the guy who lost his job to his wife?
Wow, right on the lens.
I'm sorry, sweetie, you're the best. Quick kiss.
She's a mom, and she's highly successful. Always there's more steps that she'd like to go up. But she's changed quite a bit from the power-hungry, man-beating woman that she was in the first one.
Undaunted by the challenges they faced, they would not rest until they were #1 again.
Yeah! Between Will and Adam, they have this crazy dynamic and they can bounce off of each other. What is that like for you being on set and having him reading out these lines? And then what is it like for you having to keep a straight face the entire time in that scene?
It's hard. Yeah, I mean, it's a gift to work with Adam, you know, for all of us. You know, here you are in the middle of performing and he's giving you these extra jokes that he's just thinking off the top of his head, and that starts this snowball effect of triggering another idea in your head, which then can trigger something with David, and it just has this kind of ping pong effect, and that's where you get some of the great kind of improv in the movie.
It looks really funny, Steve, when you just kind of peek up like that. It looks great.
He just has a microphone and a little PA. He feeds us all lines that way.
But isn't that interrupting with the scene if you all of a sudden
We all know it's happening, it's gonna happen, so it's fine.
Some of the silicone breast implants were filled with taco meat.
I have to ask you, of course, being on set with Will Ferrell and when he's in his character as Ron Burgundy, how do you keep a straight face?
I don't. I'm the worst too. I feel so bad. Adam McKay will vouch. I ruined so many takes.
You know, initially, it was a little bit hard to keep a straight face just because the one scene that we have that I'm not going to mention was so interestingly over the top that I had to laugh a bit.
A couple of times when Will does a thing in the movie, he
barks directly at a person, and I was sitting next to that person, and I was like, oh no, here it comes, and I can't, I'm defenseless. So I honestly had to think of tough situations my kids have been in to check out. Stuff that was hard emotionally to think about so I wouldn't laugh.
But do you lose your concentration then because you're not really in the scene anymore?
Well, you're actually more in it.
You're more in it, yeah.
You're more in it.
Your sense, the listening mechanism is heightened. Yeah.
If you know someone might improvise, you've got to be ready.
Yeah.
So normally you're like, your line, here's my line.
Okay.
But this, it has this, it's like it's percolating.
Where's the map?
Look at the monitor. Yeah.
Oh, God. Ron, where's my legs? I don't have any legs, Ron.
In 93!
No, Brick.
93! Made in Hollywood.